Caitlyn is one of the best lane bullies in Wild Rift, and I was going against a really aggressive bot lane, and I decided I needed something to stop it in its tracks, so I decided to whip out Caitlyn. Now, for the loadout, this is what you're going to want to go. For the items, you're going to build Storm Razor, Infinity Edge, Stasis. The boots will depend on the game, Rapid Fire Cannon, Guardian Angel, and Mortar Reminder. Now, for the runes, you're going to go Lethal Tempo, Brutal, Adaptive Carapace, and Sweet Tooth. Now, I have gone Hunter Vampirism, and I just feel like I'm scratching the enemy team. That's really the best way to describe it. But when I'm going Brutal, I'm really able to keep up in the early game and do a lot of damage to the enemies. And it's a decent amount of AD anyways. And you clear waves super fast. It's really easy to farm even with Brutal being nerfed. And yeah, Adaptive Carapace is always situational. You can run Hunter Titan or Bone Plating, but honestly, I've been running a lot of Adaptive Carapace. And lastly, I'm running Sweet Tooth, but low-key, you could definitely run, I see a lot of people go Nimbus Cloak. I mean, I don't see why not. You could low-key go Demolish and take out the turrets. But, you know, the safe one is that Sweet Tooth. Now, for the spells, you're going to go Exhaust and Flash. So, in this gameplay, it was really an intense laning phase. So, I hope you guys do enjoy. With that being said, let's hop right on into the gameplay. Alright guys, we're now in the gameplay, man, and honestly, Caitlyn's one of those ADCs I don't play often, and the reason why is because it is difficult to close out games on her unless you get super ahead, which is like hard to do. Like I've lost a lot of games where I've win lane super hard, but like it's just like you don't do enough damage in team fights, which you kind of just end up losing. And so with that, that's why I don't play Caitlyn much. But in this case, I'm against a Karma Lucian, and I decided to go Caitlyn. And this was very bad. I knew the Caitlyn Lucian were there. The best thing I did was exhaust the Lucian in the very beginning, but I did have to flash away. And obviously that was bad. We should have never gave up that bush to start with, so that made this lane a lot harder than it should have been. But we do have Soraka with heal, so that's the one thing going for us. Also, we did burn their exhaust, and we did burn, I think that's it. We burned their exhaust. I think they also ignited me. So we did burn some things, but obviously not the best trade ever, but at least I did live. At least I did live, and we did get the Lucian low. And so at this point, I'm just chilling. I'm going to try to get some autos in where I can. I'm going to dodge Lucian's Q. Lucian's Q does a lot of damage in lane, guys. So make sure you do not get hit by it. And so right here, I do end up getting hit by it again. But as you guys can see, oof, that was not the best net. So when you're playing Caitlyn versus Lucian, what you want to do is you want to keep your net up for when Lucian dashes onto you. You want to net when Lucian dashes or when Lucian's just trying to get onto you in general. You want to use your net. But you will land it most of the time if you net when he dashes onto you. It will be almost impossible to miss the net. You just literally auto-aim it. And so right here, I place a trap. The Lucian just walks right into it and then also eats my Q. That was a pretty good trap. And also we rooted... I mean, right there, that was just a super positive trade right there, which can allow us to bully a little bit more in lane, but we do got to keep in mind, like, that we don't have our flash. So since I don't have my flash, I can't do crazy things. And since our Wukong is on our blue side, it's safe to assume their jungler's on blue side. But yeah, so... Dude, I think what I've been amazed at the most is actually how crazy Soraka's heal is. Like, I don't understand. Like, I should not be, like... After how bad that first trade kind of went, like, the lane should not be recoverable. But it is. So, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. And yeah, so I'm just chilling. I'm placing traps, farming the waves, denying CS. These two traps are placed in a way to make it more annoying for the enemy team to move around. Like, as you can see, now it's a little bit harder for Lucian to walk up. I could be a little bit more annoying. Lucian has short range, so these traps are really frustrating for him. And it also makes it harder for him to dive. Now, I see my Echo trying to come from behind, and so this is what gets me wanting to push the wave. So I'm like, okay, Echo, you want to gank this? All right, bet. I'm going to shove this wave. Echo starts his E, so I make sure to place my... I use my ultimate to help do enough damage. The Lucian gets chunked by my Q. We get Galio and Shen ult out. Galio and Shen ult out to protect the Lucian. Obviously, Echo had to flash. But guys, watch what I do here. Watch what I do here. Boop. Alright, guys. Watch, watch, watch. Boop. Oh my god, that Camille is having a blast up there. If I was that Camille, I would be so happy that I canceled that Shen's reset. I mean, oh my god, I canceled it twice. Which was super good. Now I have a lot of gold. I mean, I wanted to hit the turret some more, but I have no energy. I have a lot of gold, so I should just go shop. And yeah, so I go reset. I buy the Storm Razor, and now I'm getting ready to go kind of back into lane. And now with Storm Razor, it allows me to do a little bit more because now I could use that proc to slow. I feel like, guys, Storm Razor is a super broken item, but like the ability to slow people with the item is what makes that champion so strong. Or it makes the item so strong. And especially with Caitlyn, you could auto attack, you could proc your Storm Razor proc, then net, because since they are slowed, you can net them again. Or you could literally auto attack them and then Q. Since they are slowed, it should allow you to land your Q a little bit easier. So the dragon is starting to spawn. So when the dragon's starting to spawn, you want to make sure you take positive trades. And right here, I'm auto attacking the Karma. I don't do too much damage. Like that's the thing with Caitlyn. Like I don't know. Her damage is very weird. So sometimes it can feel like you're scratching the enemy team. But yeah, so right here, I want to really make sure I do a lot of damage. And I mean, this Karma basically ate everything right there. I exhaust the Lucian. Karma uses ult. We use Soraka ult, but it didn't even look like it because of the ignite. But yeah, I ended up doing pretty good damage right there. And I should have been able to get that auto attack on Lucian, but I messed up my targeting, my target lock. And so yeah, we clear the wave. We had a little fight. Sadly, I did have to burn exhaust and flash, but Karma did ult for me, so I had to make sure that I would live. I reset. I pick up tier 2 boots. Tier 2 boots are... I really love getting tier 2 boots early, personally. But I think it's also okay to just go into BF sword and then just get tier 1 boots. But personally, I really like tier 2 boots. So right here, the Lucian shoving in the wave. This makes me a little antsy because Lucian will be able to get into the fight before me. And also, I'm off sides. I'm not on the same side as my team, so it could feel a little risky. But luckily, my teammates are taking a really good fight. And right here, I just need to play my cards right. I'm auto-attacking the Kha'Zix. I'm zoning them. I wanted to place a trap there, but I had to kite out that Lucian. And as you can see, Lucian walks right into that trap. I aim my Q perfectly, and I do secure the kill. I do get my ultimate back up, but my team wipes the team fight. And so I think what made that team fight so good is that we had pretty good positioning. And also, like, I mean, our teammates did such a great job chunking the Kha'Zix already. I mean, that's a jungler. Around objectives, if you chunk the jungler out, it's so huge because sometimes it can force the enemy to completely just give up the objective because their jungler can't contest, or it just, you know, allows you to win the team fight or stop the objective from happening. Because obviously, the Kha'Zix was trying to start the objective first, and we were the ones contesting, and so that's really good. And also, just to go furthermore on that, teams that usually start the objective, I feel like, is at the disadvantage. Because then the team... Because when you're starting the dragon, unless you're super coordinated, your chances of getting screwed is pretty high. I mean, literally all it will take is... just the enemy team engaging on you and you're screwed. And also the chance of you just leashing the dragon for them is basically what could happen. And we don't want that to be happening. Right there, I do miss my net, but like, look at these guys. They're just trying to rush at us. It's very funny. I'm going to have to exhaust this Lucian because he's getting a little too close to me. And yeah, I mean, I'm doing an insane amount of damage. And luckily, I see that the jungler's topside. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to start chunking at this turret. I want to go ham on this turret. And so I'm going to literally start autoing it. Obviously, I'm placing a trap to be a little bit more annoying. I net right there. And I wanted to use my Q, but since Karma was trapped, I used my ultimate, and then I land my passive headshot on Lucian, and I kill Lucian. I know for sure that Lucian's tilted. The Echo was trying to go behind Karma, and I was able to kind of help Karma out, or help Echo out to get that Karma kill. But the Galio wanted to come in and try to help Echo, but was unable to. Now we're just taking out the turret. And you know, I think this is just Caitlyn things once you get to a certain point, and this is also something super strong about Soraka. Soraka is so annoying because, like, when you're in lane and you're trading with the with the enemy, like, Soraka will just heal you back up, and so it's just really nice. Even if you take a bad trade, just over time you'll heal. It's kind of like Yumi and kind of not like Yumi, because I feel like Soraka's silence can be super OP in 2v2 fights. Like, a lot of people aren't ready to react to the Soraka silence. But yeah, so now basically, since we got the Infernal, since we got that first turret, I want to continuously push my lead and keep farming gold. And the way I'm going to do that is just keep shoving in waves and then rotating to other lanes. And so my Echo's popping off, doing a lot of work, getting another kill on their jungler. I'm resetting because I now have enough gold for Infinity Edge. And so, yeah. The nice thing about this game is I literally outrange that entire team. And also, I could literally kind of space out most of their CC. Like, I don't need to be super close to get hit by Galio or Shen's taunts. Which is really nice. And you know what's one thing I noticed? Clearing red buff is slower with the Infernal, because I don't have a bush next to the red buff to clear it faster. And so yeah, but I am able to clear the Krugs at least. I still got that bush. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what's your favorite dragon map. Personally, mine is Infernal. It's my favorite map. I think it looks sick. And then I also like Ocean Dragon second. And I really do not like Mountain Dragon. I feel like it literally does nothing. Now, having that extra wall at that pit fight could be huge, could be really helpful. But overall, the map's kind of you know, kind of whatever. But having that Infernal really opens up the map, and having that Ocean, which provides a lot of bushes, could be really useful when ahead, because you could just camp them. But right here, we do see the enemy team, and I want to be really annoying with my traps, but when the enemy team's running away, like, it's very hard to land your traps, because they're literally running away. And so we're coming into this fight. I'm still trying to place some traps, but unable to. I'm ulting the Shen, because the Shen's really low. The Lucian does body block it. But yeah, guys, I mean, we do so much damage that the enemy team is like, yeah, there's probably a very low chance of kind of coming back into this game. Because of how ahead we are, and they do FF. And I think that really shows the power of snowballing in this game when you get super ahead. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know it was quick, but that's how you want Caitlyn games to be. Anyways, with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!